Well, hi folks. December 29th. A bit chilly today. Call for snow on higher elevations, but we'll see how that goes. We've got some interesting links for you today. And I say in a couple of these links give you sort of reason for hope here in Canada. The mainstream media has finally come out and called hypocrisy for what it is. They have called on a government official to get his head out of his ass and be real. And I'm talking about Ontario's finance minister, Rod Phillips. One of the directors of the crazy Ontario lockdowns that have sort of put people into bankruptcy. People have lost jobs. Well, this asshole still retains his position and his salary. And it's like all politicians, bureaucrats, and the twits who are trying to sort of manhandle everybody. They're not losing their jobs. They're not losing their salaries. And they're not losing their privileges to do what they tell everybody else not to do and make it a law. And I think the mainstream media pointing that out, finally, give you just a glimmer of hope. But that doesn't sort of sit along. We have to take that up and start saying, enough is enough. Enough is enough. Like you say, a lot of people have lost jobs, lost businesses, lost a lot of things. And the fools who are sort of orchestrating this lose nothing. Think about that. I mean, it's just hypocritical and stupid. And we're stupid if we keep going along with their nonsense. So it's interesting. There's two links to this idiotic Rod Phillips. And I think just should be fired out of his position. I don't think money is a problem with this guy. He probably has more money than most people. Just get him out of the public service. He should not be there. And like Trudeau finds excuses for it. Like Newsom down in the governors and the mayors down in the U.S. who are doing the same bullshit. They find excuses for it and expect everybody to sort of believe them. The pastor who's being fined over and over and over again for feeding the poor is another ray of hope here. Because I once said, where are the pastors? Where are the clergy? Where are all these spiritual leaders in a time when people need them? And it's, so people have to stand up and sort of, there's a link if you want to help this financial end for these guys to get some defense, their legal team. And I watched this big cop gently pushing him, just itching for a chance to sort of get tough. Get tough on a person who's feeding the poor. It's crazy. Not wearing a mask outside. It's crazy. It's stupid. Is the cop crazy and stupid? In this instance, he is. Imagine if he's watching it, he'd realize how stupid he looks. It's crazy. So I think it's a time for everybody to say enough is enough is enough. And then we have a link to Jeffrey Prather, the last link, and it's his take on the Nashville explosion and a lot of other things. And I suppose you can go and look at those pictures yourself, do some research. And it's not just to sit back and sort of believe what someone says, but to do your own thinking and check it through. But I think he is correct in a sense that, there is some nastiness going on. And I'm not sure what you want to call it, but it's nastiness going on. And it's a game. There are people standing up and saying enough is enough is enough. And I think the pastor sort of gives you a good indication. He grew up in Poland, and he was there during the Solidarity movement when they pushed communism away. And he doesn't want to go back to that. And if you're a student, if you understand the history and you try to unweave it, realizing that the history is written by the victors, but you try to unravel it, look around all 40 sides and really try to check things out, I think most people would realize that socialism and communism is not where we want to be. Oh, maybe you do. But there's a solution. Move to China. Because most Canadians I know don't want that kind of situation. And we're that old crazy analogy of frogs in warm water being sitting there as the water is being heated up, not realizing what the hell's going on. So jump out of the pot while you still have a chance. That's about it for today. Check out the links. These are important ones. And I say the one that gives you some ray of maybe there is hope, and then just mainstream media start calling an asshole for what he is. Take care and bye for now.